thank Thee, O our God, for this wonderful moment of honoring the glorious past, celebrating this golden present, and envisioning the promising future. We welcome you to this short documentary on the 50th anniversary celebration of this great citadel of learning, the Anglican Comprehensive High School, ANCOHS, Ipaja, formerly known as Awori Anglican Comprehensive High School, Ipaja, Lagos. Brought to you courtesy of the Old Student Association in commemoration of the 50th anniversary celebration of ANCOHS under the able 50th anniversary planning committee chairman, Mr. Kayode Egbetokun, the Inspector General of Police, and Mr. Sunday Akinremi Ladipo, the co-chairman of the planning committee, as well as other committed visionary members of the Old Student Association, led by its national president, the Reverend Femi Lakwite.
My name is Alexander Oluwafemi Lakwite, the national president of the Old Student Association of Anglican Comprehensive High School, Ipaja, formerly Awori Anglican Comprehensive High School. I welcome you to watch this documentary put together to celebrate our school at 50. It showcases where we started from, where we are now, and what we hope to become in the future. Please sit back with me to watch this delightful package.
We are grateful to God for making us see this day, as it's often said that gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. That young seedling, planted 5 decades ago, has today become a mighty tree, providing shade and cover for many. This is a moment to look at our history and appreciate God for this journey. The historical journey of Anglican Comprehensive High School Ipaja can be grouped into 3 phases. The first phase was the formative years. The second phase, which was the forceful takeover by the then military governor of Lagos State. And the third phase, the magnanimity of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the then executive governor of Lagos State, to return the seized schools back to their original owners, part of which was the Awori Anglican Comprehensive High School, Ipaja, Lagos. We shall be looking at the efforts of the old students of ANCOHS at making the school rank amongst the best schools in the country. Before going into this journey, let us take the goodwill message from the chairman of the Permanent Commission of the Adetiloye Foundation, representing other owner bishops of the school, in person of the Right Reverend Dr. James Olushola Odedeji, Bishop of the Diocese of Lagos West Church of Nigeria, Anglican Communion. His message is presented by the Executive Secretary of the Lagos Anglican Schools Management Board, LASMAB, the Venerable Ayo Olusa.
I'm Venerable Victor Ayodeji Olusa, the Executive Secretary, Lagos Anglican Schools Management Board. I welcome you to this 58th anniversary of Anglican Comprehensive High School, Ipaja. On behalf of our church fathers, the bishops and their proprietors, especially the Right Reverend James Olushola Odedeji, who is our supervising bishop and the chairman of Abiodun Adetiloye Foundation, the proprietor of the school. 50 is indeed a significant years and number in the life of individual as well as institution. God indeed has been very faithful to us as an institution, and so as we celebrate this year, we rejoice with our students, both old and present students of this school, as well as friends of ANCOHS. And so we welcome you to join us in this year's celebration.
ANCOHS was established by the efforts of the Awori Provisional District Church Council of the Anglican Communion on a 21-acre of land in Ipaja, donated by the Tinuomi and the Majiagbe families on the 23rd of September 1973. It was established as a co-educational secondary school to provide a faith-based model comprehensive high school that will avail the children around Ipaja and its environs the opportunity to have holistic education as their counterparts across the nation. Without wasting time, learning activities kicked off with just 148 students who were distributed into forms 1A, 1B, 1C, and 1D under the leadership of the pioneer principal, Mr. B.A. Shonuga, who was assisted by 7 academic staff and 1 non-academic staff. It was a school that accepted all faiths and beliefs. This was the first phase in the life of the school. In 1976, through the Education Private Secondary Institutions Special Provisions Law, the then military governor of Lagos State took over 48 privately owned secondary schools from their owners. ANCOHS was one of these schools, and this marks the second phase in the history of ANCOHS. At this takeover, more qualified government teachers were introduced into the system as the subjects taught in the school increased from what it used to be. More students were admitted, which prompted the need for more infrastructures. After 25 years of forceful takeover, precisely in the year 2001, the law guiding the takeover was repealed by the then Executive Governor of Lagos State, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, now President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. He graciously returned these schools back to their original owners. ANCOHS was returned back to the Anglican Diocese in the Lagos metropolis. On 2nd of October 2001, the Anglican Communion formally took over the control of the school with its recruited academic and non-academic staff under the leadership of Chief Mrs. A.O. Akindehinde, who was the new principal. This return marked the third phase in the life of ANCOHS. As at this stage of return, the facilities were in the state of total decay. The buildings were dilapidated due to long use without renovations. Government teachers were withdrawn from ANCOHS, and thousands of students who are still in school were inherited. They enjoyed free education at the expense of the new owners, who are to ensure that they graduate without any commitment before the proper private arrangement comes into place. And hence, there was need for befitting infrastructures that will be conducive for learning. A management team with the acronym LASMAP, meaning the Lagos Anglican Schools Management Board, was then put in place by the owner bishops to manage ANCOHS and all the returned Anglican schools in Lagos. As at today, these owner bishops are the Right Reverend Dr. James Olushola Odediji, Bishop of the Diocese of Lagos West, the Right Reverend Dr. Atere, Bishop of Awori Diocese, the Right Reverend Dr. B.J. Adeyemi, Bishop of Badagry Diocese, the Right Reverend Akinpelu Johnson, Bishop of the Diocese of Lagos Mainland, and the Right Reverend Ifedola Okukpeve, the newly elected Bishop of the Diocese of Lagos. These dioceses have collectively brought in innovations and efforts to ensure that ANCOHS achieves its aim of providing holistic education to its students under a conducive environment. Mrs. Adenike Brown Okudo is the chairman of LASMAP. The Venerable Victor Ayolusa, Executive Secretary LASMAP, speaks on the state of the school as at takeover and what the school has achieved now.
We give glory to God for what the Lord has done since 2001, when this school was returned by the government of Lagos State under the leadership of His Excellency, Executive Governor of Lagos State, then Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. No doubt about it, the school was in a state of comatose, infrastructure completely broken down, and overpopulation as a result of students, which made the facility to be overstretched. Teachers with morale were low, and funding became a very critical issue. And even despite the fact that government initially promised to support even at the point of return, government eventually reneged on this promise, leaving the church with the sole responsibility of sourcing for funds to upgrade these facilities. But we thank God that the Lord has indeed been faithful to His people, that Today we have reasons to look back and testify about the Lord's goodness.
With these massive turnarounds to cater for the takeoff, massive construction and renovation is still in progress. This multi-purpose building that will house offices, laboratories, halls, and many more is near completion.
I still remember that we inherited latrine. We recreated dilapidated classrooms, some of them without roofs and windows. Some were leaking everywhere, leakages everywhere, and with potholes even in classrooms. And the place was indeed in a very sorry state. But today, we have reasons to thank God, as immediately after takeover from return from government, the mission embarked on general overhauling, upgrading, and renovation of all the facilities in the school without exception. All the classrooms were modernized, windows were replaced from the wooden window to aluminum, and to give the school an aesthetic value. We also embark on general upgrade of facilities in terms of interlocking of the premises, networking of the roads within the schools, so that it can have a better facial value. It was when this was completed, we moved to the next phase, which is constructions of facilities. Today, we have hostels that are, of course, top-notch. We have made to build the male hostel alone, cost us over 400 million. We have the guest hostel, which the first phase has been completed. It's still a building that is still have 2 more floors to go. And we have the existing ones that we are also using, which is also begging for attention, and work is also on in that regard. As we speak now, we are currently on site with the construction of multi-purpose building, which will serve as a hall, because the school lacks a modern hall that can take sizable student population. And so this multi-purpose building is designed to house the special classrooms, the laboratories, admin facilities, as well as hall for the school. And we also thank God that today we already have a chapel in place, which is to represent what the church stands for, a venue for worship, to bring our students closer to God, and for them to be conversant with church life, which the mission also represents.
On academics, results from both internal and external examinations have been excellent. To God be the glory. Many thanks to the past and present principals and teachers of this school. The Right Reverend Dr. Olugoke Agara was a one-time principal of this school before his consecration and enthronement as the Bishop of Idoani Diocese of the Anglican Communion.
We bless the name of the Lord for the 58th anniversary of Anglican Comprehensive High School, Ipaja, where we were privileged to serve as a principal for about 3 years plus or minus, to the glory of God. And today we actually congratulate the present principal, and we thank God and congratulate also the chairman of the board, the PTA, and all students association and college students and staff.
The Venerable Joseph Adediji is the current principal of a school.
To the glory of God, Anglican Comprehensive High School is a unique school, a school where no child is written off, a home away from home. And by God's grace, we are blessed with wonderful, teachable students. And not only that, the school is blessed with committed, dedicated staff, both teaching and non-teaching. And we believe in holistic teaching. Like the slogan of the school says, a school where no child is written off. We don't give up on any child. They work today, we become strong. And that is our belief in the school. And to God be the glory. The school is doing well, to the glory of God.
Some of the students also speak on their school.
My name is Udozo Odnakachukwu. a student of Anglican Comprehensive High School, a home away from home, where teachers take children as their own children and then get to learn things day by day.
It's a school whereby students get holistic education and get improvements in their moral life, educational life, and spiritual life.
Being in Anglican Comprehensive High School is a very impactful experience in any child's life. It's a co-educational institution that imparts great knowledge into a child's life with great standard facilities, both academically, spiritually, socially, morally, and physically.
My name is Obakwala Waliaja Negrupe. All students, Awori Anglican Comprehensive School. I read the school happy 58th anniversary.
I didn't go to the school. My own school which I went, the old students are now running the school. They provide everything, so the old students should not lack. I know you have been doing a lot, but you are the owner of the school.
Let us look at the Old Students' homecoming. On the formation of the National Old Students Body to support both its members and alma mater, the Reverend Femi Lakpete speaks further.
The decision to come together was to, one, assist the Anglican Communion in the development of this school. Like I said, when the school was taken over, the state of the school was nothing to write home about. And we knew that Anglican Communion cannot do this alone. It will take the effort of all of us. So the decision was to, one, contribute our own quota in the development of the school in whatever capacity we could do. The second one was that since we left school, some of us have not seen each other. We are just hearing somebody is here making waves, somebody is here making waves. So we had to organize a homecoming to see if we can bring everybody together again, not only to celebrate those who are doing well, but to see how we can assist those who have not been too fair in the affairs of life like us. So this brings us together, and of course to continue the jolly friendship we all ignited when we entered this school. Since 2014, when we came together as a national body, the 2014 visit to the school was just a friendly visit and to see how we can come in. So we saw the library and we decided to take on the library in phases. In 2015, we came and donated books worth hundreds of thousands, mainly for the school library in various departments and sections of the school. In 2017, we launched the renovation and the upgrading of the school library to a standard library, in fact state-of-the-art library. That was the language we told ourselves that we want to give the school a state-of-the-art library, and this was launched in 2019, and this was renovated and delivered in 2019. Thereafter, another set celebrating their 30th anniversary renovated the physics laboratory just on time before the WAEC of that year. Outside of this, many sets have come to give different things to the school: chairs, career talk, and so many other things like that. But in celebrating this 50th anniversary, we decided to change the face of the school entry point by donating a multi-million naira gate house for the school. And this is what the project we are on now, and we hope that even after this, many other projects are still in pipeline for us to take.
My name is Oba Dr. Adewumi Adeniji Odutala, the Onibudo of Ayetorobudo in Ado-Odota local government area of Ogun State. An old student of this school. I'm wishing Anglican Comprehensive High School Ipaja a happy 50th anniversary, and I pray that the school continue to grow from strength to strength.
My name is Mrs. Gbemisola Ibidunni Bajomo, the chairperson, Board of Governors of ANCOHS, Anglican Comprehensive High School, Ipaja. I, on behalf of the Board of Governors, felicitate and congratulate the school, the principal, staff, and the students on their 58th anniversary of the school.
All the old boys and girls of the school are regularly encouraged to come back and give to their school. Recently, the newly appointed Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kayode Egbetokun, who was a 1979 set of the school, paid a courtesy visit to his alma mater. He came in the capacity of a chairman of the 50th Anniversary Planning Committee of the Old Students Association of ANCOHS. Mr. Egbetokun, flanked by the Executive Secretary of LASMAP, the principal of the school, and other old students present, seized the opportunity to move around the school's facilities. He made a brief stop at the principal's office, where he spoke on his nostalgic feelings of visiting the school.
Let me first start by appreciating the school management for giving me this honor. I quite appreciate the sacrifices and all the efforts of the Old Students Association led by Reverend Lakpite, our Universal President. Yes, it was in 2021 around December that the idea of celebrating the 58th anniversary of the school started, and the old students unanimously, I wasn't elected. I think it was a selection of sorts. I was selected by the executive of the Old Student Association to act as the chairman of the Anniversary Planning Committee. I took that appointment as a call to duty, and then I didn't have all the time to give, but it wasn't something I could have rejected at that time because of my fondness for the school. Anytime I'm called upon to serve in any capacity to benefit the school, I will always be ready to do it. So even as I was a commissioner of police that time, and I was running very tight schedule, work schedule and all of that, but I had to accept that responsibility, and I took it up with with everything that it has to take. We were committed to making a success of what we were trying to do. We know that the school has lacked attention. We know that we need to come together to give back to the school that brought all of us up. I remember my days in this school were great days. I had a lot of fun in this school, such that by the time I was leaving this school in 1979, I wish that there was a university in this school so that I could also attend the university of this school. Yes, that is how very much I cherished my experience, my time in this school as a student.
Mr. Egbetokun promised to invite friends and dignitaries to support the school. He also promised to institute awards for the best students in mathematics at every level, and also the overall best behaved students of the school. All awards will be on yearly basis. As the chairman of the 50th anniversary celebration, Mr. Egbetokun performed the groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of a newly and befitting gate, fully sponsored by the Old Student Association. Mr. Egbetokun, the Inspector General of Police, however, kept to his promises by sending his representative to present the award at the school's last valedictory service. He was represented by the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Mr. Idowu Owohunwa, who made the presentation to the school.
A lot of efforts have been put into the planning and organization of these 50th anniversary celebrations, and I'm glad today to welcome, as well as wish every one of us, a happy Golden Jubilee Anniversary Celebration.
My name is Austin Olani Olatunji. I'm currently the PTA chairman of this noble school. On behalf of the PTA body, I want to congratulate the schools for celebrating 50th anniversary.
And then we thank God and we glorify God for the school. This is the school that we all attended, and then it's a school that has been doing good ever since it has been in existence. At 50, we can't wish more than the school to move from strength to strength.
My name is Adebimpe Olajunbonke Virginia Oreshegun, the treasurer of the Old Student Association. I wish the school happy 50th anniversary celebration.
Oshidele Emmanuel is my name. I'm the chairman of the 89th set of the school. I wish my alma mater happy Golden Jubilee celebration.
Omoba Femidani is my name. It is with gladsome heart that I'm wishing the students of Anglican Comprehensive High School, both present and old, a happy Golden Jubilee celebration.
It is a thing of joy to note that the old boys and girls of this school have returned to join in the continuous growth and development of ANCOHS. This is a noble message to all old students that are yet to join the association.
I am visiting the school today not as Inspector General of Police, but as a member of the Old Student Association, and particularly the one that was unanimously selected to lead the 50th anniversary planning committee. I want to encourage others who are out there to also find time to come and visit the school. Once in a while, we can always find time to visit the school and encourage the students and all of that.
Appreciation goes to the past and present principals of this school and also the governing council members.
Yes, thank you so much for watching. And let me also seize this opportunity to appreciate everyone that have contributed to this journey so far since we started to this date. It's been a good run. At the same time, I want to use this opportunity to invite our colleagues and friends who are yet to be part of this success. You've seen it all. Come, let's do it together. Let's run together. Let's help each other. God bless you. God be with you.
We want to thank you for taking time to watch this documentary. May God bless you all.